points. What was the first one? It was 0, 5, wasn't it? And then what was the second one? 5 over 4 and 0. And the last one was the same as the second one. So the minus means I flip it upside down. So that becomes 0 minus 5. And then 5 over 4, 0, or minus 0. And then the plus 3. So that will be minus 2 here. And then this one here, 3. You move them up 3. What's wrong, Andrew? No, what's wrong? Is it okay or not? No. That's not okay. What? I don't understand. What's this mean? I don't understand. Alright, look. I've used colours. Colours are good. Right. So what I did here was the minus. I flipped them first. Flipped the points upside down. And then secondly, here and here, that was the plus 3. Okay? And this one here, that was the plus 3 as well. So the first thing, I took my points, flipped them upside down, and then moved them up 3 units. That's what I did.
So first one is with X and second with the Y.
Bottom with the Y. The minus in front of the F turns the Y upside down, and the plus 3 moves the Y up 3 units. So the graph I get now should look like this. 0 minus 2, and then 5 over 4 and 3, which will be like there. And now it's upside down. So it should look like this now instead. Now, let me see that in derive. So here, let me go back. I'll go back to the window now. So let me just call this f of x. So what was it? It was minus f of x plus 3, wasn't it?
Yes.
So if I graph this now, you see, I get it. Okay? Alright. And they actually called this, I called it y, but so you know in the question they called this g of x, is this new function. So my original red one was f, and then my blue one was g. And then there's one last part which is nice for 5 marks. Okay? Can I go on?
Yes.
Yeah? Alright, so the last part, if I look at the graph, they want to know where f and g meet. So you can see that it's roughly here at 1.1 or 1.1 and then 1.7 and 1.5. Or whatever it is, yeah. So we want to know when does f of x, focus here, equals g of x. Now, what does g of x equal though? What was the formula for g of x? Minus f of x plus 3. So we want 2 f of x to equal 3. Or we want to know when f of x equals, very good, 3 over 2. But what is f of x? What was the formula for f of x? Absolute for x minus 3 equals 3 over 2. You took your time. What took you so long? Alright, sit down. So now, I think somebody mentioned it earlier, but what do we do next to solve this now?
Square.
Yes, now we square. So we can square to remove the absolute. So if I put in a different color here, square and square, that gets rid of the absolute. So I get 16x squared minus 24x plus 9 equals 9 over 4. So I got 16x squared minus 24x, 27 over 4, is that right? It is 27 over 4? When I take this over here? What?
That's wrong.
It's not 4x minus 3.
5. Minus 5.
So we never said anything. It's not minus 3. What is it? Minus 5 equals 3 over 2. Guys. Square and square. 16x squared minus 40x plus 25 equals 9 over 4. So 16x squared minus 40x plus 91 over 4, yes?
Yes.
To make it a little cleaner, I'll multiply everything by 4. 64x squared minus 160x plus 91 equals 0. Okay, now you can just use your calculator or the formula here. You got two values for x. So x equals, what are the two values, please?
0.
0. As a fraction would be best. 7 over 8 or 13 over 8. Now, are you finished? No. You have to get the y values. So I would like you to take those two, put it into the f, and tell me what you get for y now. You know what to do, Abdul? Take these two x values and put them into the formula and give me the y. There's the formula. Absolute 4x minus 5. Absolute 4x minus 5. What did you get? Yeah, they should be the same looking at the graph. So you got 3 over 2?
Yeah. Without calculating.
Amjad, did you take these two numbers and put them back into the formula for f?
For x.
What?
How can you want to...
That is on your calculator. It's a button that has ABS on it.
You know it. This is...
Huh?
The answer is minus. We take it out because
Did you get it, Amjad? Okay.
NPS.
Andy, relax. Don't get so angry now. Now, number 6 now. So again, number 6 is for everybody. I'll give you the question. So what they do, you have this graph goes from B here down to A here. And the equation of this graph is x to the power of 2 over 3 plus y to the power of 2 over 3 equals 6. So the first question is to find A. That's the first question. A is where it crosses the x-axis. So how do I find that? Y equals 0. So if I put y equals 0, I get x power 2 over 3 plus 0 equals 6. So I get x power 2 over 3 equals 6. How do I cancel the 2 over 3 here? No, well, yeah, but there's a nicer way to do it, but log would do it. You put on both sides power 3 over 2. So we get this as the answer. What's that number, please? It should be 6 square root 6 cubed. What is it?
14.20.
Thank you. 14.6. 7, okay. So the answer is A equals 14.70. That's the A. Where did Sun go? Sun. Yeah, isn't that his name? Sun. He's in your business class, the other guy, Sun, isn't it? Yeah, where did he go? I told him to come back at 3:15. Yes, I think he did misunderstand, yes. Okay. Next part now. So if I go back here, what they say now is that this is rotated to make a volume. So what is the formula to calculate the volume? Pi integrate y squared. Okay? And what are the limits? Well, if I look at the graph, yeah, I'm going from 0 to A, which is 14.7. Now, you notice that the big problem here is you don't have the y squared. But you do have a formula for x and y. If you remember, the formula is x 2 over 3 plus y 2 over 3 equals 6, wasn't it? Yeah. So then you get y 2 over 3 equals 6 minus x 2 over 3. So you get y equals 6 minus x 2 over 3. Now how can I cancel this 2 over 3 here? Power 3 over 2. So they go, and you're left with this now, power 3 over 2. But I don't want y. What do I want? Y squared. So what do I do now? I square both sides.
So it's just cube.
It's just going to be 6 minus x power 2 over 3 cubed. So I can put this in my formula. Volume equals pi 0 to 14.7 6 minus x power 2 over 3 cubed dx. Now, how do we take care of this? So what rule would I need to do this one? Yeah, well, not chain rule, but it's let u equal 6 minus x power 2 over 3. But I actually think a quicker way would be to expand it, because the power is small. The power is just 3, isn't it? So I actually think it would be quicker just to expand it. So I'll expand it first. Pi 0, 14.7. So if you remember dx here, First one is 6 cubed. What is it? 1,331. Remember? So it's 6 cubed minus 3, 6 x power, no, just, x power 2 over 3. I'm not going to have enough space. Let me write it smaller. 6 cubed minus 6 minus 3, 6, and then x power 2 over 3 squared, plus 3, and then what one's next? 6 squared, x 2 over 3, and then finally minus x 2 over 3 cubed, which equals pi 0, 14.7. What's 6 cubed? That's 3, what is it? 216. 216 minus 18 x power 4 over 3, 36, 108 x power 2 over 3 minus x squared dx. Yeah.
But x cubed and x is all one thing.
Yeah, semester 1, Pascal's triangle. Remember? 1, 3, 3, 1. That's what I did.
Sir, you can change all right?
You can, but I actually think in this particular case it would be a little bit longer. And I tell you why I know it'll be a little bit longer, because I know the chain rule works well when there's something in the front that will cancel. There's not here. So I think actually this is slightly quicker in this example. Right. Where did the mile go as well? I am not going to finish this because I think to finish it is easy now. Could you just use your rules? So like for example, what would 216 become? 216x, and then the next one would be 18x power, so you have to add 1, so that would be 7 over 3 divided by 7 over 3, etc. And then what do you do at the end? You put in 14.7 and then you put in 0 and then minus them. Yeah. I mean, that's not, it'd be wasting your time if I show you the rest of that, okay? So the next part, B part. Y squared plus 2y plus 3x cubed sine y equals 2x plus 1. Okay? Now what? B part. So firstly, find y when x is 0. So find y when x is 0. So I make x 0, I find y. So I get y squared plus 2y. This is 0, this is 0, this is 1. This will go because it's 0, and this will go. So we're just left with that. Well, that's really easy because what type of equation is that? Quadratic. In fact, I think it only has one answer, y equals 1. So you have 0, 1 as the answer.
Minus.
Sorry, is it minus 1?
No. Plus and minus.
Oh, it's not this? Sorry. What are the two answers here? It's y. Oh, it says, no, it doesn't. I have to use the formula, don't you?
Minus 1 plus 2.
Yeah, so what are the two answers, Amjad? Y equals?
Minus 1
Yep.
plus root 2.
Or?
Minus 1 minus 1.
Okay, and then x will be 0, 0 here. So, where's my sine y? Oh, but the x was 0 in front of the sine y. They're multiplied. That's a multiply there. No, they're multiplied. So I get 0 minus 1 plus root 2, or 0 minus 1 minus root 2. And finally, for this question, find the tangent at this. Find the tangent at the point where x is 0 and y is positive. So which of these two y's are the positive one? The first or the second? This one.
The first.
Yeah. Yeah. So they want the tangent at this point. So what's the equation of a tangent line? What's the equation of a line? Y equals mx plus c. How do I find the m? What's the m? No, it's the slope. And how do I find it? It's the derivative. So now I need the derivative. So I go back to the equation. Y squared plus 2y minus 3x cubed sine y equals 2x plus 1. What type of derivative do I need here? What's it called?
The mix.
No, not product. Well, yeah, product, but what's it called? Yeah, implicit derivatives. Remember? Yeah, so what's the first one going to be? 2y dy dx plus 2 dy dx minus 9x squared sine y minus 3x cubed cos y dy dx. Minus here, because it's like this. If you prefer, you can write it like that with brackets. Equals 2. So what do we do next? We have to rearrange it to get what? dy dx, which is the m. Now, just be quiet. We can do this in one line if we're smart. 2y plus 2 minus 3x cubed cos y 9x squared sine y plus 2. Now, I know I did a couple of steps there, but look, it's simple. Put the dy dx on the left, everything else on the right, and out will pop this answer. Okay, so left, left, right, left, right. So rearrange them, you'll get that as dy dx. Okay, just a little bit of algebra, that's all. And now what do we do next? What do we do next? Good, put the points in. So, what was the value for x? What was the value of x? No, x was 0, I thought, wasn't it? So that's gone, so that will be 2 over, and that's 0, so that's gone as well. So it will be 2 times minus 1 plus root 2 plus 2. Which works out as 1 over minus 1 plus root 2, which is 1 over 0.4141, whatever that is. I've run out of power now. Give me the last one. Was it 0.68 or something?
0.414.
No, the last line. Oh, it's way off. What is it? 2.4, let's say. Okay. So now we have y equals m x plus C. How do I find the C? Say again, how do I find the C? Put in a point. What point do I put in? 0 and minus 1 plus root 2. You put that in, you get the C, and then you're done that question. Now, science students, you could get this in the exam. You haven't seen that question before, okay? Oh yeah, which one? For you, that question is usually B3, isn't it? B3 or 4? Yeah, and then the first one I did, the functions one, which one is that usually? No, B2. No, you don't have this one in your past papers. Only the business students have this exam, this question. Yeah? I wrote it down at the start. Yeah, to answer your question, you don't have it in your past papers. If you want, I can get a copy of it for you if you want the question to look at, okay?
This is recorded?
Yeah, I recorded this one, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. This could be, it could be in 1, it could be in 3, yeah. I think the first part could be like number, the tangent part, yeah, it could be like number 1. But then the volume part, I think you do it usually number 4. Oh, okay. Number 5 then, the volume. What?
You see a rich man.
Rich man? Why is he rich? He printed everything. That just means he cares. Dedication? No. Plenty more trees where that came from. Right, I want to do the vector question now that some people have trouble with. Business students, you have none to do with vectors, so you can get out. Science students, give me that vector question you want to sit in. No. Oh yeah, come on. Now give me the vector question. No, I'm doing section B. Somebody had trouble with vectors last time.
Where is it? B4. Just do the first page of B4.
No. Because there was one question that a couple of people had trouble with. And I want to know which one that was.
This one, because it's changed. One that yeah, just any one of the questions that I know.
Really, any one of the 9 marks?
Page 38. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, that one.
Which one?
Page 38. Highlighted green.
We're all agreeing we'd like to see this one.
Yeah.
Alright?
Clean some mind for your at least 1 gigabyte.
What's the
1 GB for this.
Do me a little favour too, Bruno, would you? Sylvia's not in the office anymore, is she? No, it's not. No, it's okay. Is she?
No, it's 4:20. I think she's there for half.
I thought it was 4. She said half 4?
I think mostly half.
If you see Sylvia in the office, could you get the key for this room? Because I need to lock it when I'm finished. If you can manage that. Is this okay? Yeah. Great. Right, number 4. You have 2 lines. First line, or equals 4 plus lambda, page 38, minus 7 minus lambda, minus lambda. And then you have a second line, or equals 5 plus a mu minus 3 minus 3 mu and 6 plus b mu. okay? Question 1. If they are perpendicular, show that. So, okay. Here is one line, and then here's the other line. And if they're perpendicular, what does that mean?
Equals 0.
What equals 0? Give me a full sentence. The dot product equals 0. Do I dot these two together?
Yeah.
No. I only have to dot the directions together, the directions. So what is the direction of the first line?
Plus 1.
1 minus 1 minus 1. And what's the direction of the second line?
A
minus 3b. And that should equal 0. So I get a minus 3b minus b equals 0. What the heck? Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
plus 3b. Plus minus 1 minus 3.
Sorry, did I do something wrong here? 1 minus 1 minus 1, and then a minus 3 plus b. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. Sorry, I went too fast. A plus 3 minus b equals 0. Yeah, a minus b equals minus 3.
In the
7 is k.
What?
4i minus 7k. No, it's j.
4i minus 7k?
Yeah.
7j?
Not j.
Yeah.
Change it to k.
What changed to k?
in the mark
J.
it changes.
Oh, well then that's just a mistake then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
oh, okay.
it's not going to right.
No, it's not going to be right then.
Yeah.
So, should I do it with the k then?
Do revision 2. Oh, yeah.
This is the one where it's wrong then, yeah? Alright. So I'll do the rest of the question now as if it was a k then, okay? So, that first part's done. But anyways, just to recap then, or equals 4 plus lambda, and that's a k, so then it's minus j, and then it's a k. Still minus 7 though? Yeah? Minus 7 minus lambda. And then the other one will be the same then. 5 plus a mu minus 3 minus 3 mu. And then 6 plus b mu. Okay. The lines intersect. Find the values of lambda, mu, a, and b. So in other words, they meet. So if they meet, what can we say? 4 plus lambda equals 5 plus a mu. What else? Minus lambda equals minus 3 mu. And finally, minus 7 minus lambda equals 6 plus b mu. How many unknown terms do I have? How many equations? I need one more equation. Where can I get it from?
B minus
The first part, which is b minus a equals 3. Now let's clean these up. So the first one I can write it as lambda,
Why you choose to face it?
and I'm going to clean all of them. Lambda equals 1 plus a mu. Then the second one, lambda equals 3 plus 3 mu. The third one, I got lambda equals minus 13 minus b mu. And then finally, I don't know, 3 equals b minus a. Yes?
Where did you get b minus a?
From the first part. Yeah?
3 mu b mu a.
What's wrong?
You added the mu into
To which one?
the last equation.
Oh, you tell me what to do next?
No. Oh, yeah.
Okay. No, sorry. My pause there wasn't me thinking. That was just me getting more energy. Okay, so now I'll continue. So now we have to decide what's the best way to combine these to solve. So what I could do is, I could put these together. Can remove lambda. So if I put these together, what would I be left with? What would be in the equation? A and mu, yeah? Right? And then what's in this equation? I could put these together, and what would I be left with? B and mu. Then I could get A equals and B equals from my two answers, and then what would I do with those? Put them into this one, and then what would be in this one then? Just mu. So let's do that. So how do I cancel the lambda in the first two? What should I do? Subtract them, or make them equal. So lambda minus lambda, 0. 1 minus 3, minus 2. And then A mu minus 3 mu, what's that?
A minus 3.
A minus 3 mu. Now these two, what do I do? Subtract. Lambda minus lambda, 0. 3 minus minus 13, 16. So 0 equals 16. 3 minus minus b, 3 plus b, mu.
So we can equal.
Now, I can get A and B from these formulas now, can't I?
Yeah.
So I will get 2 equals A mu minus 3 mu. And here minus 16 equals 3 mu plus B mu. So I get A equals 2 plus 3 mu over mu. Yeah, is that right? 3 mu over mu. And then here B equals minus 16 minus 3 mu over mu. I put those two back into my last equation. 3 equals B minus A. So 3 equals B minus A. You see that?
Yeah.
So I get minus 16 minus 3 mu over mu minus 2 plus 3 mu over mu. What does that equal? B minus A? 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
What do I do? Multiply everything by mu. So I got minus 16 minus 3 mu minus 2 minus 3 mu equals 3 mu. That would be minus 6. Take it to the right, it's plus 6. So 9 mu minus 18. Mu equals minus 2. Ooh, yeah. Right, so now that I have the mu, how do I find the A and the B? Easy peasy. There it is right there. So what was the mu? Minus 2. So if I put in minus 2, 2 minus 6 minus 4 over minus 2, 2. Minus 16 plus 6 minus 10 divided by minus 2, 5. Minus 5. Sorry. Minus 10 over minus 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
5. Now I have the A, B, and mu. What's left to get? Lambda. So let's go back to this. What's the best one for lambda? Here. 3 plus 3 mu. What's mu?
Minus 2.
Minus 2, is it? Oh, it is, yeah. 3 minus 6?
3.
Minus 3. So then mu equals...
Lambda.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. Lambda equals minus 3. So I have my lambda, I have my A, I have my B, I have my mu, so I have myself 9 marks.
Wow.
Yes. Was that the difficult part in that question, was it? The last part? Really? That wasn't the difficult part? You're kidding me?
I'm not.
You're not? Alright, so now the last part. What?
So the mu and lambda are like gradients.
The mu and lambda like gradients. But that like gets quotation marks and italics and a footnote, okay? Last part. This point here is on the first line. Can somebody give me the equation for, sorry, the first line? What was the equation for the first line? It was 4 plus lambda, wasn't it? And what was the second point?
-7.
No, because you said that changed to k. Minus lambda, and then -7 minus lambda. This point is on the first line. Find the distance of P from the line L2. Okay. Now, we're told that if I do a quick drawing, okay, there's line 1, there's line 2, we know they're perpendicular. This point here is on line 1, and they want the distance to line 2. So that means it's the distance to here. Do we know this point? I think we nearly got it, didn't we? It's where the two of them meet, which is what we saw last time, wasn't it? Yeah, so I actually didn't, the only thing I didn't do here was I didn't substitute it back into the original, which is here. So what was the lambda, did I say? What was the lambda? -3. So this would be 1, 3, minus 4. So 1, 3, minus 4. Okay, back down here, 1, 3, minus 4. So that point there is 1, 3, minus 4. Actually, so what they're asking you for is the distance from this point to this point, right? Isn't that what they're asking for? This distance here? Yeah? So let me call that x and that y. So they want the length of what vector? The length of the vector from x to y. You see that?
Yes.
Alright, so what's the formula for x to y? No, the x to y. What's xy? How do I get xy? Do I know xy? It's y minus x. Thank you for that. Alright, how do I get xy? Y minus x. 5 minus 1? 4. Minus 1 minus 3? Minus 4. 8 minus 4? 12. And the formula for magnitude is square root 16 plus 16 plus 144. What's that? 169. What's the square root of 169? 16, isn't it? Guys, I don't have a calculator. Come on, is it 16? It's a problem when I can do this quicker than you when you have a calculator. What is it? Oh, sorry, okay. So it was square root of
76.
Ah, that's ugly. Ugly. So it's actually, give it as a decimal.
That's 13.2.
Okay. 26. That's the length. So you notice that at the beginning I thought I had to do this thing here, but I didn't. The question basically said, what is the distance from that point to that point? That's all.
How did you get 1 to be minus 12 when you substitute?
When I substitute back in, yeah.
Substituted here.
Yeah, because we know this is the first line, wasn't it? Yeah, I know the lambda. So I worked out the lambda, yeah.
Sure. Can you also find the vectoric equation?
Vectorial equation of what?
Since it's from one point to the other point.
Vectorial equation? Of which line?
From the point to the line 2, because you didn't ask for the shortest distance.
Yes, this is something that bothered me with the question. They didn't actually say the shortest distance, so you have to assume it in the question. It is not a badly made question, just an oversight of the exam writer.
So if you use the other method, you get marks.
Yeah, but it would take you so much longer. How many marks for that? What you suggest would be 6 marks.
But this is the last question.
I mean, both of the marks was for the previous part, which is 9 marks. That's the practice. That was the difficulty. Wait, so, what was the difficulty in this question exactly?
Yes.
Which? Amy, you had a problem with this question. What was the problem?
The second one.
That part there?
No.
The previous part?
Yeah.
And what about you guys?
I didn't understand.
This question I didn't understand.
First I see L1, L2, I don't know what's that.
Vectors. Right, look, homework now for Monday. So what questions have we done? We've looked at question 1s.
Now we can do the OD.
No talking. I just want to know what you did. You did number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, so you have 5 and 6 left to do. You can't do 6 yet because it's the statistics one. It's not finished yet. But you can do 5. The ODE and the numerical methods. What do we say? 5 question 5s? 5 question 5s? Yep. And then next weekend will be the question 6. And then after that, it's the revision week. Section A will be the revision week. How many papers are there? It will take, if I work really fast, like nobody's talking like Andy for example, if I work really fast, I can do 1 paper in 2 hours. But the problem is if I go this fast, you won't understand it. Okay? So I could do 1 paper in 3 hours. So you take how many hours we have, I think we could have we could have at least 12 hours. I think it's 12 hours in the revision week. So if you divide that by 3, that's 4 papers. So I can do 4 papers in the revision week.
In each year.
Yeah, well, you tell me what papers you want. I'll be honest, I don't care which paper I do. It makes no difference to me.
1 version each year.
Yeah, so come to revision week, you tell me what papers to do on what page.
And the last exam, or take 1.
Maybe I'll give this to you, maybe not. Maybe I'll change my mind. Maybe I'm angry at this class because I'm angry at you. Because you don't do what I ask you to do, you don't show up on time, people disappear. I mean, like, where did Ahmed go? You know, when I started this class at 2 o'clock, I had more people at the start than I do now. Right? So maybe I'll give you the past paper. I see how I feel next week. I'm kind of hungry now. Don't ask me right now. I'm low on energy. It's not a good time to ask me. Ask me next week. Sometime after lunchtime, okay? It's a good time to ask, alright? After lunch, yeah. When I'm in a good mood, okay? Then I'll give it to you.
No, we should go to the chocolate bar.
Even better. I encourage this. It's not tough. But and then you go home on time and please.
He's tired.
What is younger? You said too much. One can be told that and the fact that indicates what the point this is a vector. So Andy, go home.